Hola amigos y amigas de YouTube, voy a seguir con el showcase WWE 2K25. Después de solo sequel, que lo hizo ayer, es Roman Reigns contra Seth Rollins en el Royal Rumble en 29 de enero del 2022. O sea, esto fue después, el 13 de septiembre del 2022. Y ahora nos vamos en él. Un hombre lleva años atormentando a Roma y afectando todas sus decisiones. Sé freaking Rollins. Esta es tu oportunidad de cambiar la historia y de dar por fin a Reigns la claridad que necesita, machacando a Seth Rollins. Recompensa 2 y 2. Vamos a ir.
I ain't doing this one. We can have all the fun we want with these video games and this showcase. These fantasy matchups like Offensica versus Bubba Ray and Diva. I'm not doing shtick about Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. That's a little too volatile. And it's way too personal for Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins came up together
Cuando estaba en Death.
And Seth Rollins took it upon himself to disband the Shield by
cuando la
blindsiding Roman
extracción.
Reigns with a chair. At WrestleMania 31, Roman Reigns, in the main event of WrestleMania, was about to win the WWE title when Seth Rollins cashed in Money in the Bank and stole the main event, the match, and the title from Roman Reigns. Roman Reigns lost the undisputed championship after almost 4 years, the greatest title reign of all time, to Cody Rhodes. Not because Cody Rhodes was the better man, but because Seth Rollins was right there. And the seduction, the bloodlust that Roman Reigns had for that moment of revenge was too much for Roman Reigns to give up. And for the first time in Roman Reigns' life, he took his eye off the ball for that much time and smashed Seth Rollins with a chair, the same way Seth did a decade earlier to Roman. And that moment gave Cody Rhodes all he needed to end the most historic title reign in WWE history.
Cuando le ganó el código.
I'm supposed to do shtick
no, todavía vi.
Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins for a showcase? I mean, it's smart, because the next time Roman Reigns steps into the ring with Seth Rollins will be the last time Seth Rollins steps into a ring. Next time Roman Reigns gets his hands on Seth Rollins, you won't have your architect anymore. You won't have your visionary anymore. Your revolutionary anymore. You will have your tribal chief, Roman Reigns, but you'll never again have Seth freaking Rollins. Roman Reigns will put an end to Seth Rollins in WWE. And then the only way you'll ever be able to see Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins will be in the WWE 2K25 showcase. Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins from the 2022 Royal Rumble. And that's not a prediction. That's a spoiler.
La gente.
The big question as we kick off Royal Rumble, will Roman survive tonight?
Well, the man who's walking down the aisle here in front of 44,000 plus is the greatest champion of all time, transcending the business. And tonight, it's personal. For 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated everyone. And luckily for Roman, he's had a special counsel and his cousins to help him keep cool, keep focused, and concentrate on the business at hand.
Now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside. And without those calming forces, Corey, cracks started to form last night in Roman's armor.
No telling how Roman's going to handle things on his own. It's been years since he competed on his own. But that's the situation we're seeing right now for the Tribal Chief. In recent weeks, Seth Rollins touched on the one thing that Roman Reigns has not been able to get over: the dissolution of the Shield at the hands of Seth Rollins. Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man, and what Seth Rollins did to his family was cowardly in the eyes of the head of the table, the Tribal Chief, the man who is blessed by the gods of sports entertainment.
Corey, on SmackDown last night, we saw one thing that we haven't seen out of Roman Reigns. We saw Roman Reigns lose his cool.
Ahora ese troll. Ese freaking troll. todavía es cuando estaba en décimo por la canción y va a salir en tres juegos.
Even more mind games from Rollins. As we heard that music pop
Si
right
trata
there,
del 2022, yo me creía que ya no
nostalgia. You can't help but think back to the glory days of when the Shield would go to town, beating everybody down.
Until that man right there, Seth freaking Rollins, decided to tear it apart.
Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. He knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion. He knew there was one thing that Reigns will never get over, and that is that Seth Rollins chose to end the Shield.
The infamous blow to the back of Roman Reigns with a steel chair many years ago, which broke up perhaps the greatest faction in WWE history. Well, tonight, Rollins will use that to get in the head of the champ and win the Universal title.
Como se hubiera vuelto a decir.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the Universal Championship. Introducing the challenger from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth freaking Rollins. And his opponent from Pensacola, Florida, weighing at 265 pounds, he is the Universal Champion, Roman Reigns.
It's been interesting watching Reigns throughout these introductions, muttering to himself at times. Honestly, Rollins seems to be in Roman's head. Bell rings and the WWE Universal title is on the line. Roman Reigns over 500 days as Universal Champion, but nobody has been in his head like his old brother Seth Rollins.
No debe haber piedad para eso. Siéntate en la cabeza y el cuello. Esto que casi le causa daño moderado. Nada.
So right now, the head of the table needs to win without any allies by his side.
He's heading back to the ring.
Ocurra la Rolling en el link.
And Reigns got turned around there. Gentlemen, for 17 months, Roman Reigns has dominated. He had special counsel and cousins to help him stay in control, to keep his cool, to concentrate on the business at hand. But now Paul Heyman is gone, and the Usos are barred from ringside.
Y no checado contra golpe de King.
Was coming and got out of dodge quick. Did you see that? Risking it all and taking an awful fall.
Aún no te reconoce, pero lo hará cuando le machaques con un combo pesado.
Smashing the jaw. Uh-oh.
And he counters. Pulls the trigger. A revolution knee by Rollins. And right into the pin. Uh-oh. There's two. The champ kicks out at 2.5.
A kick out at the slimmest of margins.
He dodges out of danger.
And the man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now
Right into the pin.
Gets the shoulder up. Wow. What's it going to take?
strong kick out, but you have to wonder if he can keep it up.
Reigns turns that around.
Rollins dodges in the nick of time.
Having trouble making it to a vertical base, and it looks like it's only going to get worse.
And he scores a reversal on Rollins. Ah, look at this, just cranking it out. Cranking the head. Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens defeated the Usos. As a result, Jimmy and Jay are barred from ringside.
It was an all-or-nothing move as Rollins would have lost his title opportunity had that match gone the other way. Rollins will take every freaking risk to win.
Destroying his opponent.
Eso no cuenta.
Oh, good gravy. Thrown into the corner with a little something extra.
Trapped in the corner. No escape from these punches. Oh, a knee. Lights out.
Seth losing any command of this match.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table, Seth? This is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief. Reigns so close to finishing this, he can
levantarlo,
ending Rollins and closing the book on the Shield will be his biggest victory yet.
Going down, punches and counters out.
The stomp has been so effective for Rollins, but he might have an even more dangerous move this night with the pedigree.
Indeed, the pedigree made famous by a man who's been part of the story since the beginning. Triple H, the man who manipulated Rollins into turning on the Shield, became something of a father figure for Rollins.
And judging by the cerebral approach Rollins has taken tonight, he indeed knows how to play the game. Reigns is going to look to press on the advantage.
He's able to stop that onrush. Now looking to
capitalize.
Hands create separation and an escape.
Going for the win, not letting up.
He kicks out at 2. And you got to think he's just one final blow away from not kicking out next time.
Ya que estamos aquí fuera.
Right in the jaw.
What a shot. I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history.
Aquí fuera, lanzarlo contra la pared. Como
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was...
Seth Rollins.
The challenger comes up big.
Here's the pin.
Bien, toma.
Taking out at 1 after that is unheard of.
What a battle Rollins has waged so far, but he's not finished yet.
Powerbomb position.
Otra vez.
But right hands create separation and an escape. The Tribal Chief has been dominant over the last 516 days since he captured the Universal Championship. Month after month, he's dominated every top contender on the SmackDown roster.
Roman Reigns has beaten big names over the last year and a half. The Braun Strowman, Mysterio, the Demon Finn Balor, even John Cena. But Reigns has to be bothered by the fact that he has never been able to knock off Rollins in a premium ladder match in his career. Never successfully defended a title against Rollins.
Indeed, two of the biggest PLE losses of Roman Reigns' career have been at the hands of Seth freaking Rollins. At Money in the Bank in 2016, Rollins defeated Reigns for the WWE title. And a year prior to that, Rollins committed the heist to the century and used the Money in the Bank to steal Roman's WWE Championship in the main event of WrestleMania.
Castígalo de todas maneras posible, lo que incluye arrojarlo contra Butler con un buen equipo.
Say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled without the benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuclear.
Getting back into the ring now.
Ahora devuélvase al ring y prosigue el asalto. Oh.
Wards that off. What a response.
Oh, stinging kick.
Tu movimiento personal Superman. Creo que deseo no haber dejado otra aquí. No haber dejado a facultada arquitectura. Tuve cosas tenaces. Oh, este el movimiento. Mierda.
Wins the title.
Here is your winner,
The Royal Rumble starts with a match between two former brothers.
Ahora es la cabeza.
Stop the referee's count.
Is this really going to happen? You better believe it is.
Oh, look at this.
Trying to turn it around. How impressive was that?
Roman Reigns, 516 days as Universal Champion, putting the title on the line against his former Shield brother, Seth freaking Rollins. Ah, what a smash!
That is just insulting.
Brutal offense.
Roman Reigns focusing that anger, using it to get the advantage over Seth Rollins.
What? So cable.
Targeting the stomach to reverse that maneuver. Ouch. Seth freaking Rollins has made it extremely personal with Roman Reigns. Years ago when he destroyed the Shield, and again in the lead up to this match.
And if I'm Roman, I'm taking all that aggression and ending this quickly. Go full force and incapacitate Rollins ASAP, because the longer Reigns fights with all his rage, the more potential he has to make a tactical error.
Even before Seth put his gear on, he came into this match with a clear-cut advantage.
You're right, Cole. 1 week ago on SmackDown, Seth Rollins and Kevin Owens...
Here we go. It's popping off. It looks like we've got ourselves a brawl here.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Ooh, toe-to-toe, treating each other like heavy bags.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two.
WWE Universe appreciating these athletes going all out.
That hit connects from Roman Reigns.
Reigns seems to be taking just a little bit more pleasure than he usually does as he piles on the attacks. This disdain he has for Rollins is off the charts.
Placing him in the corner.
What?
And that canceled out Reigns' offense. And the wise man, Paul Heyman, will be at ringside for a championship match tonight, just not this one.
And that's just sickening to me, Cole. Reigns had just cause for firing the wise man, and now Paul's right back with his old client. Heyman has zero loyalty to the bloodline.
Okay, Corey, did you forget the fact that Roman attacked Heyman? Anyway, Reigns just needs to forget all of that tonight. Rollins is already playing next-level mind games in this match. Reigns cannot let Paul Heyman's actions affect him.
No.
Seth is being overwhelmed.
And you can see Seth is being run into the ground by Roman.
You want to wear your Shield gear? You want to play mind games with the head of the table? Seth, this is what you get. Be prepared for the wrath of the Tribal Chief. Powerbomb position.
Fighting out. Hammering away with punches to the face. Seth Rollins says he knows Roman Reigns so well. Says he knows how to prey on the insecurities of the Universal Champion.
There's one thing that Roman Reigns could never, ever get over. That it was Seth Rollins who chose to end the Shield. Soaring. 5-star frog splash.
Seth with a big move there. The title is within reach. How'd he do that? Here he comes. Stop. Pin. Title in the balance.
Cover. And a kick out.
Yeah.
That's impossible. I can't believe what we just saw.
Hey guys, most nights Rollins would have just ended this, but not tonight.
I have to admit, it's a pretty cold move for Rollins to just take the years of history to show and turn it into a joke here tonight.
It's appalling, Saxton. Rollins has always treated that sacred history as a joke. Now we know that Roman Reigns is a loyal man, a family man. What Seth Rollins did to his family 8 years ago was cowardly. Now it's time for Rollins to pay.
Y contra Batman.
The barricade.
Hatti no ole affet.
Here he comes, sliding back into the ring.
Puole viettää supermampu. Au, pää, lähtee loppuun.
Absolutely laid Rollins out, and now Reigns can finally overcome his former Shield brother. I hate to say this, but the Tribal Chief has become extremely frazzled.
Este con llevación de nuevo fuera de él. E intenta patear oliendo con tu espíritu. Antes que pasó 45 segundos.
Benefit of having the bloodline by his side.
Every little move Rollins makes seems to put Reigns on edge. This outfit, the Shield's entrance music. I bet if Rollins gave Roman a fist bump, it would make the Tribal Chief go nuke. Reigns hits him!
Did the champ just close this out?
Sabemos que no soporta su lista. Su sonrisa de suficiente. Así que devuelve a Rollins, Hartley y descarga toda su fuerza. Contra él, con un ataque pesado fuerte.
Crash and burn.
Went for it at the wrong moment and paid a terrible price from way up. What? That was just incredible hang time.
Was willing to take the high risk to the outside, and it paid off big time.
Manages to reverse it.
Finally, Roman's able to interrupt these attacks for a moment.
Reigns isn't allowing that burst of attacks to throw him off his game.
Vicious right forearm. Rollins continuing to mock Reigns, continuing to infuriate him as he attacks the Tribal Chief.
Swinging the elbow to halt the offense.
Taking this fight back into the ring.
Now's the time to beat the count.
And here's Reigns now, misses wildly with the clothesline.
El ataque pesado. Y ahora el XP. Otra vez.
Roman Reigns from out of nowhere with a spear.
That could end it for Rollins if Roman could just make the cover.
Roman trying to fight through the pain. Oh my, guys. Guys, look at what Rollins is doing.
Lo va a coger por fin, pero ahora no hay cojo. Y se pone algo.
After all these two have been through, Rollins wants that Shield fist bump.
Reigns shaking it off as Rollins continues to try to play mind games.
Yeah, but that may have triggered a litany of emotions within the Tribal Chief. Reigns unsure of what to do.
Roman Reigns determining what to do now. Will he slay his former
ahora Seth Rollins se
Reigns
pone con el
Submission move locked in.
Rollins in major peril right now.
Pero al hacer la sumisión,
Rollins,
bueno,
looking like
lo
he's starting to
pasó
fade.
de movimiento pues.
Seth trying desperately to make it to the bottom rope.
I'm not sure he can make it, Corey.
Trying to make it to the rope to force some sort of break. Seth trying to hang on. How can he do this here? Is Rollins going to tap here? What's Rollins going to do? Is he going to tap out?
Well, he makes it to the rope. Reigns has a 5 count to break the hold.
Pero no es que eso es, aunque toca pues.
And Reigns breaks the hold here. Roman breaks the hold, and this match continues.
It just shows you how locked in Roman Reigns is to winning this match. Rollins just motionless now.
A ver, te has controlado bastante para evitar la descalificación, así que no lo eches todo ahora por la borda. Acaba con Rollins con un pegado sumiso. Rollins está fuera de combate. No muestres piedad y redondea la faena con tu superlemate.
Roman had that guillotine locked in far too long.
Well, the oxygen slowly circulating through Seth again, but I feel it's just a matter of time. The fun and games Rollins has been playing has pushed the tribal...
Superman punch!
There's the spear.
Will the champ make that pay? And Reigns retains the title.
Here is your winner, and still the Universal Champion,
Roman Reigns has finally done it. Finally earned that title defense against Seth Rollins. Finally exercised the ghost of the Shield.
It looks like a huge weight has been lifted
La
from the shoulders of the
el
Tribal
combate
Chief.
era
Roman
Edwin
may
de
never
Roger
forgive
Lang
Rollins,
del
but now
2022
he can
y el
forget it.
Tip Universo. Y la combate por objetivo a Roman Reigns del 2022 y hacerlo de esa. Llegar tan lejos requiere habilidad, compromiso y coraje. Has logrado grandes victorias en los combates clásicos del choque. Toda una demostración de quién eres, pero aún te queda mucho por delante. Otros retos que afrontar. Demostrarás que eres The One, el One. Ahora Civil Wilding. La OG Bloodline contra la Royal Bloodline. O sea, los osos. No sé. Contra otro equipo. Será a lo mejor contra los... Con eso los secuaces. Y no es de verdad, es otro que se ha inventado ahora mismo en Survivor Series. Recompensar el combate 2 y recompensa por objetivo 0, o sea, no hay ningún objetivo. Bueno, pues si os ha gustado el vídeo, pues darle me gusta y comentar si queréis, y si queréis ver más vídeos en mi canal, suscribir. Adiós.